And it's a rare and devastating lung disease, and a coach with Marquette University's basketball team has it. I'm Kimberly Kane. For Your Health Today, Trey Schwab speaks out about pulmonary fibrosis with the hopes of educating others about it.
And we'll go live to Packers training camp in Green Bay.
Now, the newscast with more local news. This is today's TMJ-4, the 5 o'clock report.
He worked in the NBA as a scout before taking the assistant coaching position at Marquette University. But today, Trey Schwab is building a defense against an opponent few people have ever heard of. It's a disease called pulmonary fibrosis. For Your Health Today, Kimberly Kane has his courageous story and a look at what doctors are doing to help Trey win.
This is where Trey Schwab is most at home, on the sidelines of a Marquette basketball game,
shelf for every team,
or eking the secrets of another team's success from tape after tape.
A lot of my job entails scouting reports and videotape breakdown for the team, both of ourselves and of our opponents.
But getting his job done last season was harder than Trey ever imagined.
Go ahead and take a few deep breaths.
In late fall, doctors diagnosed him with pulmonary fibrosis.
The doctors keep saying, you're too young to have this, you don't smoke, you shouldn't have this.
In fact, no one knows what causes most cases, and there's no cure. It starts with inflammation in the lungs, and as that tissue heals, it scars, causing people to cough and feel short of breath.
Harder to breathe, harder to participate in the normal activities of daily living, harder to go up the stairs without having to stop.
That's why many patients, like Trey, begin using oxygen. But experimental medications, like a drug Trey is using, are helping.
The best thing we can do, we think, is to delay the fibrosis. In other words, keep the inflammation from, converting into scar.
It's a struggle that doesn't usually have a happy ending. But instead of thinking about that,
anything I can do to maybe help some other people down the road.
Trey does what he knows best, looks at the odds, and tries to find a way to beat them. Good luck, Trey. More than 50,000 Americans have pulmonary fibrosis, with an estimated 15,000 new cases diagnosed each year. The average survival time, Mike, is just 5 to 6 years.
And there are many forms of pulmonary fibrosis.
You're right. It is one of about 200 different diseases that cause scarring on the lungs. According to the National Institutes of Health, though, there is no known prevention. But one thing does stand out. About 75% of victims smoke or they used to smoke cigarettes. One clear reason to stop smoking.
Yeah, Trey is the exception to that.
Yeah, Trey is the exception. He didn't smoke. He was very healthy. Again, doctors don't know why he developed it.
Kimberly, thanks.